Welcome to the Fezzer Garage. I'm Justin and this is YouTube's most seriously average motoring channel. Today you join me in quite a quiet, empty looking, especially devoid of cars, garage. We're going to talk about the 430 today. This is all that's left of it. But normally we have a Gallardo sat in the corner over there, but unfortunately that car has been really good, apart from about 3 or 4 months ago. I had a problem with the gearbox, and I was just driving along thinking, oh, isn't it great having a manual Gallardo because there's less things to go wrong with it. And literally I went to change from second to third and something broke. And the lever was just loose and there's some connection from the gear lever to the gearbox broke. And I got left stranded. There's only 2 Lamborghini dealers in the entire Spain. One is in Madrid and they weren't very helpful, but actually Barcelona were really good. So I thought, well, actually we'll send the car up to Barcelona and do a proper service, fix the gearbox properly. There's a few other little things I wanted done on it. So it's been up there. I'm quite scared about what the bill is going to be like, but I'm trying not to think about it too much. So the Lamborghini's not here, but more importantly, because that one is coming back, hopefully soon, because I am really missing it, is the Ferrari has left the garage. Excuse me. My trusty 430. Now, let me just explain what happened. I didn't really have any plans to sell the 430. It has been, because we've had it for 5 years, just over 5 years. And it has been such a good car. Because you know, if you followed my channel for any amount of time, you know that before the 430 I had a 360, and the 360 gave me a lot of problems. It was always breaking down. It was always, I think it was just because of had previous owners not really looked after it properly, and then it just, you know, things accumulated. So I loved the car, especially the noise it made, but it was quite problematic. And when I swapped it for the 430, the 430 had one previous owner, had really looked after it. And so the 5 years I had the car, I literally didn't spend any money on it. The only thing I spent on it was, I think it was 1,200 euros or something to change the 2 fuel pumps, because over time they degrade and you've got to change them, and it started smelling a bit of petrol, which is dangerous. But apart from that, the car was absolutely brilliant. Always started, never gave me any problems. Absolutely just wonderful car to enjoy without any headaches. But opportunity came up and I couldn't really turn it down. So it sort of started a couple of months ago because I took the 430 for a service to the official Ferrari dealer. I used to use a specialist before, but I decided that actually I'm going to take it to the official place because I wanted that official stamp in the book. You know, it helps with the value of the car and stuff. And just peace of mind that Ferrari are actually, you know, doing the proper maintenance on it. I went there and it actually wasn't that much more expensive than the independent garage. And the service was brilliant and everything. But since I went there, they added me to their mailing list and started inviting me to all these different events, which are all free, so you get lots of food and drinks and stuff, which is great. And obviously, where there's free food and drink, I am there. So I started going to these events, and I ended up going to a presentation at the dealer, and they had some second-hand cars there, and they were doing a second-hand dealer presentation thing for, you know, how you could trade up and stuff like this. And anyway, one thing led to another, and I was like, well, let's just investigate whether this could happen. And it has happened. So basically, I've traded in my beloved 430, which I was really sad to drop it off, for something else, which was my dream Ferrari. And I can't believe it's coming. It's not here yet. It's on its way, because they're getting it ready. But I won't tell you what it is, but some of you may already know what it is, because if you follow my channel for a amount of time, you probably know where I was sort of leading to. And yeah, I'm very excited about it. Now, I was going to do like a final drive video with the 430, but unfortunately, just over 2 weeks ago, I have hurt my back and I'm in a lot of pain and I need an operation on it. So anything to do with filming and putting cameras on and moving around has become problematic. So I couldn't do a final drive. I did drop the car off the other day at the dealer, and that was difficult enough. So I couldn't really put cameras up. I wasn't in the mood for it and stuff. So I'm just I'm going to overlay some nice footage that we've had from the 430 over the last 5 years. And like I said, it has been a wonderful car. I have loved it. And if anybody's getting into Ferrari, getting that first Ferrari, if you get a 360, you're going to love it. I loved mine. You know, the prices are still pretty good on those. And yeah, a little bit more problematic in terms of getting service. It's slightly more expensive with the belts, whilst the 430 had chains. But I mean, if you can afford a 430, I mean, you'd just be so happy. For me, it was just a brilliant experience. You know, we tracked that car, so we went to 2 or 3 circuits with that car. We're part of a classic car club of Andalusia, and we've used it for many of their runs and stuff. I went on a Ferrari event recently with the 430. We were actually we had the oldest car in that on that event, which just shows how things have moved on. But I love it. Just always brilliant car. The sensations of it, it's not too powerful where you're going absolutely mental everywhere, but it's quick enough. And although I was always a bit iffy with the sound of it slightly, when it was a full pelt, the sound was amazing, especially in the Spider form, because you can literally hear everything, and it's just such a great experience. And they got it really right with the 430. It was just that beautiful blend of enough power, enough excitement, playability, just brilliant. So anybody getting into a 430, I was like, well, brilliant. You probably don't need anything else, in your life. It is just a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful car. And we've had so many fun times with it. We took it on holidays, and like when we go to a nice restaurant in the evening, we'd often take the car out and stuff. So it's going to be much missed. I had a final photograph with it the other day when we dropped it off, and I hope the new owner, whoever that may be, will look after it and enjoy it the way we've enjoyed it. But like I said, I wasn't really looking to change it. It's just that an opportunity came up, and I thought, well, when an opportunity comes up in life, sometimes you just got to take it. So farewell 430, you will be missed. There has been a new addition. There's a couple of new motorbikes in here. We've got a Ducati Panigale V2 and a Aprilia 125. They're quite different. My other Aprilia is over there, the RS 660, which I absolutely love. I bought the Ducati recently, but I haven't been able to use it because of my back, because I actually can't lift my left foot, and so I can't put it into gear. So, and not a good idea to be on a motorbike with a bad back anyway. So I'm a bit gutted, because I bought it I think it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I've used it twice. So hopefully I will get mended soon and I can jump back on it. It is quite an experience. The 125 is for other members of the family who are now learning to ride motorbikes. So yeah, so it looks a little bit sad in here without my cars. I do miss them. It's nice when I come down into the garage and I see the cars here, but hopefully normal service will be resumed shortly, and yeah, won't be long now, I think. Right, so that was a very static update from me, but unfortunately that's what it is at the moment. And I will try and do some, I'm really desperately trying to do some updates. I really want to do one with a Civic Type R, because I feel that deserves a really good video. A really, really good video. So to do it justice, I need to put some effort into doing a video with that car. I don't want to just do any old video. And then obviously when the Ferrari replacement arrives, I shall do a video with that. So anyway, thank you for watching this far. I have waffled on for nearly 10 minutes, which is just about right. Right, so hope you're all well. Hope you're enjoying your motoring, and I will see you hopefully very soon in another video. Thanks a lot. Bye.